Deep in a quiet forest beside a gentle river lived a big brown bear named Bruno. He was strong and powerful, but also kind and warm-hearted. His small wooden home near the riverbank was his favorite place in the whole world. Every morning he would wake up, stretch his great arms wide, breathe in the fresh air, and smile. "This is my happy place," he would say softly. Bruno's days were simple and peaceful. He caught fish from the river, picked sweet wild berries from the meadows, and rested under the shade of tall trees. Life was exactly as he wanted it. Calm, quiet, and full of small joys. But one hot summer day, everything changed. A fire broke out deep inside the forest. Driven by strong winds, the flames spread quickly, swallowing trees and dry leaves without mercy. Animals ran in every direction. Birds flew high into the sky. Rabbits and deer scattered in blind panic. The entire forest was filled with smoke and fear. Bruno was standing near the river when a strange, sharp smell reached him. He lifted his nose and sniffed. Something was wrong. He turned around slowly and froze. His home was on fire. Bright orange flames were climbing the walls. Thick smoke rose into the sky. Bruno ran toward his burning home as fast as his legs could carry him, but the heat was ferocious. Every time he tried to get close, the wall of fire pushed him back. He tried again and again, refusing to give up. But it was no use. There was nothing he could do. He sat by the river and watched in silence as everything burned. His warm bed, his wooden shelves, his favorite belongings, all turned to ash. His home, his comfort, and his memories were gone in a matter of hours. That night, Bruno slept under the open sky with no roof, no warmth, and no shelter. The forest that had always felt friendly now felt cold and strange. For the first time in his life, Bruno felt truly lost. "I do not know what to do," he whispered into the darkness. But morning came, as it always does. The sun rose quietly, the river kept flowing, the birds began to sing again. Bruno opened his eyes and looked around slowly. The world had not stopped for his pain. It was still moving forward. He sat up straight and took a long, deep breath. "I lost my home," he said, "but I did not lose myself." He stood up tall. "I will build again." And so he began. Every single day, Bruno went to work. He collected wood from the forest, carried heavy stones from the river, and shaped each piece carefully with his own hands. The work was exhausting. Some days his body ached deeply. Some evenings he sat alone in the dirt, too tired to move, wondering if he had the strength to continue. On those hard nights, he reminded himself quietly, strong hearts never stop. Then something beautiful happened. The animals of the forest began to arrive one by one. A small rabbit brought sticks. A deer helped carry heavy logs. A clever bird guided Bruno to a better, safer location in the forest. Without being asked, they simply came, and they helped. Bruno looked around at his friends and felt warmth return to his heart. He was not alone. Together, they worked, and after many long, tiring days, a new home stood strong and complete. It was better than the one before, sturdier, safer, and full of new memories. Bruno stood before it and smiled deeply. "I lost everything," he said, "but I found something greater: courage, strength, and true friendship." From that day on, Bruno was never afraid to start again, because he had learned the most important lesson of his life. Even when fire takes everything, rise, rebuild, and begin again.